to my YouTube channel. My name is Natasha Agunda, and the channel that you're actually watching is I Am Tamasha TV KE. But anyway, guys, this is the very second episode of Divas in Business. Shout out one time for Divas in Business. Make sure you like, share, and comment so that we can be on the road to 200 subscribers. Now, like I've told you, this is Divas in Business, and I decided to just nimchukue tu kidogo after my interview on the show and ask her a few questions because she is a diva in business. Hey, your intro kwaji. We're not being official now. We are in unofficial.
Yes, and
how you doing?
I'm good. Your channel, your YouTube channel is so organized.
Organized.
It is so organized.
Look
at us. Check it.
I'll post.
Wewe na 100 others mnanipea pressure by the way. Mtulie.
Tuko kwa same WhatsApp group.
Mtulie by the way. I'll do something.
Kalondu, how you doing?
I'm good, darling.
How's everything? Uko nimekuwa wapi?
Wewe si nimekuwa tu around jana kwa mtandao.
Na kuona wewe una trend.
Kutrend wa mtu. Wewe wacha. Unaharibu. Alikuwa boyfriend wa. Ngani?
Ule unamjua guy alikuwa amesema
wewe ngoja mimi nilikuwa nadhani unaongea kuhusu msee mwingine
nani celeb
nilikuwa nadhani unaongea kuhusu celebrity fulani
hebu niambie tu kwa masikio tu. Anyway, guys, this is Divas in Business. Like, share, and subscribe so that you can make me grow this my ministry. I beg. Let's move on to the first questions. Now, there are a couple of questions that I wrote down.
Because I feel like it's a hot seat now.
It's not a hot seat. It's just things to do with a little bit of your, okay, let me explain to you what Divas in Business is.
Yeah.
Divas in Business is like a feature segment on my YouTube channel where we usually focus on chicks doing bad things, really bad chicks,
Yes, like na diva is a female version of a hustler.
And I just decided, since Kalondu is coming and she's the baddest in the game, why not ask her a couple of questions?
Please do.
Question number one.
By the way, nini caution ama inaitangwa aje? Zenye mimi siwezi jibu.
Advisory. Nitoka nini?
Sawa.
And actually, they're not even actually hard. The first question is, how did you start off in your journey as an entertainment journalist?
I started 5 years ago at Radio Africa. When I got introduced into, I was like, you're here? Yes. After applying for five good times.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Imagine ninge walk from Tao to Radio Africa to apply 5 times. And then the 5th time, imagine ndo wananiita and then wanatumia CV nilituma ya kwanza January. Nilikuwa like hata ninge apply tu hiyo January na nikae and then say ni November. Oh my goodness.
Let me tell you, being an industry girl is very difficult. Umenikumbusha zile siku nilienda Standard. Na zilikuwa tu zinawachwa. Yaani hata hazifiki past hiyo. Unaona hiyo mlango ile unakoga unaweka fingerprint yako, hiyo ya blue Standard. Hata ikufika hata hiyo side.
Unajuaje walini? Hata nyinyi unini job seekers mna.
Let me tell you this story. You're going to go and wait for it on my YouTube channel. I've already laid out what I wanted to say.
Niko na machungu.
Niko na machungu we na utajua kwa nini.
Okay, sawa.
Nilikoniwa but that is a story for another.
Ulikoniwa huko?
Hapo South Sea. Unajua pale?
South Sea. Manze, si Nairobi.
CV yangu haikufika hata hiyo side nyingine. Sasa si Coleman sasa akakuja akapata hiyo CV yangu hapo kwa gate. Pale wanaziwachaga. Akatumia hiyo CV yangu akanikula mado. Moving on swiftly. What's a normal day like in Kalondu world?
It is so normal. I mean, see, I'm normal. So I'm just normal.
You know that you're actually the most normalest
person,
celebrity interviewer I have ever met.
Oh my goodness. Kwani hao wengine wanakuanga aje?
Excuse me. Please.
I've met some bad people. Ngoja ninunue G-Wagon. Utasema, pesa imemchange. I'm just
usitembe kwa hewa, mama. Usitembe kwa hewa unajua kwenyu.
So So it's just normal, waking up 3 a.m., praying, reading the Bible, reading some books. Right now I'm reading How to Be Boss by Lily Singh. Boss, yeah, B-A-W-S-E.
Boss.
Yes, boss. You know, like, boss is just ordinary, so boss. Yeah, and then if I have to go to work, getting up with the Mombasa Road traffic to Westlands. At noon, nimetoka, I go for some interviews or I go for shows or events or whatever it is, and then go back home. Yeah, so my normal day ends at, starts at 3 a.m. and ends at probably 10 p.m.
All right. This is a quote that I actually researched from some of the interviews that you actually do. And it goes like this. Many times people think that being on TV is the easiest thing. What's been the judge? Because you said that.
Yes.
People think that being on TV is just that you have to be cute. But there's so much that actually goes into it. You come, like unaniambia, unasoma Biblia. Lazima usome because reading is very, very important. Me, I'm not into the kawaida books. I usually do a lot of digital books.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of scripting, it takes a lot of researching. By the time macho zako zimetoka kwa hiyo computer, yani unasikia ni kama zimefika hapa.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
About
let me read this again. About, you know, many times people thinking that being a cute face, you know, being on TV is just about being a cute face, and being a danda, all you have to do is just read.
You have the teleprompter.
Read.
You're like, yes, read now. This person, Rihanna has what? No, darling, you have to research. And most of the time, if Bahati has done something, you have to pick your phone, call Bahati, tell him, oh, tunasikia, ni ukweli, get your own exclusive. Probably, anaweza kupea exclusive, akose kukupea, mnaweza end up vizuri, end up vibaya. The call might go anyway, anyhow. So be ready for everything. So it's not like a walk in the park. Why? It's not like a walk in the park. It is hard work. You have to put hard work. Yani lazima.
So, let me give you a story. There was another time I did a story on boats. Hey, someone to kujam. What do I did not give the you know, their side of the story. My bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, cut a long story short, ileta doma sana. Has that ever happened to you where like umesema story, umeandika story and guys are like, easy my blogs maze.
Yes.
Jinga.
Yeah. I've gotten 2 demand letters.
Are you serious? And they haven't fired you yet?
Why? Because I don't have proof for those. It's the way we are doing an interview with you, Tamasha, you say something, I write about it. And then I'm like,
it, so that's the proof. Video. Yeah.
Check it, sindio, ulisema mnamo tarehe. Hii na hii ulisema. Sasa hizi ni nini? So it's just a normal demand letter. I didn't end up anywhere because I have the evidence. But apart from that, apart from being my fault ya kufanya story and then ilete noma, ni ati you do an interview, ilete noma pale Twitter.
Ushe trend. Kalondu ushe trend. Ushe trend.
For the wrong reasons, kwanza utataka kutrend.
Will you trend nini?
Simple boy.
Simple boy. Simple boy.
Wacha. Hiyo kitu hata ingenirudisha ukambani, ushago. Imagine Simple boy venye ali come through. The very first time I was one of the first people kumfanyia interview. Nikamfanyia interview nini vizuri, akasema mwenye anapenda
Domanake. Domanake.
Akasema mwenye anapenda calligraph anaweza kufanya collab nini. The interview was great, ikaenda on air. I had this segment called Random Questions. So I ask you, what is osmosis?
Naye akujibu.
Nikamuuliza kwanza what is photosynthesis? Akasema it is a photo sijui of doing
synthesis. The photo that is synthesizing the photo.
Ilienda viral. I was all over on WhatsApp statuses. On Twitter nilikuwa natusiwa. Facebook. What? Sijui wanajita sijui nani huko as in like kwa ma groups. What? You know this Facebook
Kilimani moms.
Nimetaja. Anybody but
YouTube, so to the realest.
Let me tell you something. But nearly trend, they were like that was so inappropriate, telling
Somebody
interviewing Steve Boy like that, but they don't know that I actually did an interview, and then later tukafanya hiyo segment yenye nilikuwa nimefanya na the late Papa Dennis, nilikuwa nimefanya na Nadia Mokami. So it was like a segment I asked stupid questions to celebrities, like asking
and
you,
some of the times they don't even know.
What is the definition of COO?
Yeah.
Do you know?
No. Chief Officer.
Ata mimi sijui. But for real, that one went the other way. But the rest of the interviews zenye nimefanya zenye zimeenda viral is, it wasn't because of me, it is because of them. Like Trevor Ombija saying you saw the interview.
Oh, which one was that?
The Trevor Ombija saying he was in a 10-year relationship, and
that one was the most recent trending.
But that one wasn't on my side. It was Trevor's side that went. It is him that went viral. It wasn't me, which is for me like, what? Thank God, see me. But he's cool. He's cool.
He's cool people.
He's cool.
Okay, so now this is the question that I'm going to have to ask you now. Have you ever met some assholes in the entertainment scene, and you're just like, many people have just made you quit your job? Now, some people have actually made me
just
quit.
Once. Not quit, but it's just once. There's this socialite. She was, I hope you see this. She was she was actually in a reality TV show. A socialite that was in a reality TV show that people really wanted to watch, that were watching. So she came into an interview, my interview, and with a camera crew, and I was like, you cannot, this is my interview. Yeah, you cannot get everything, like, you can't record the entire interview, just snippets, snippets. Yeah. But anyway, tuka-agree nini kila kitu waka-record. So, kumbe, I don't know, they had planned with Sijui, the director or the whatever, because they came with even the producer to make a drama. What?
Their own producer and director?
Yes.
From the show?
Yes. So the thing was in our office, by the way, so they are recording. So they I asked her a question.
For their own show?
Yeah, ile tu I'm asking Nini how your high school life was, because you've spoken about that in previous places. Wow! So you mean I didn't go to school? You mean I didn't unasema nini sijui nini? I had to cut. I
kind of feel like I already know who that is.
And you know what? What happened next was, I told them the interview is done. I never aired the interview, and I told them, don't air the interview on your side. Yeah. Because I haven't signed for this. Right. I hadn't signed.
You were going to sue them for the better part of...
Well, I wasn't going to sue them because...
Sue them.
No, it never went on air. Yeah. Because I hadn't...
If they would have?
But if you signed the whatever, contract, it would have gone on air. I didn't sign. Yeah. That was crazy. That was dramatic. For all the wrong reasons, by the way.
For all the wrong reasons.
Too much information on this channel.
Yeah. She's giving us the exclusive. All right, so I have, I think, 2 more questions. What do people not know about the struggle of being where you are right now in your career?
That it's not spoon feeding. You know, people see the glitz and the glam. Oh, Kalondu is with Tamasha, so she's looking beautiful, so whatever. You're like meeting
people think that this is the notion, number 1. People think that you have to sleep around to get
you have to sex yourself to the top. No, darling.
That's one I know.
No, you don't. No, how now? Like, apply for your job, work hard.
Apply for your job and
let
work
them
hard.
see people. Like, acha nikwambie Tamasha kitu mimi usema ni ati wewe ni like a TV presenter here at Metropole, sindio? You need to get on air and blow people's minds away. They need to be like,
you have to be smart.
Wow, who is that?
Who's that chick?
What? Who does she think she is? Kwani Tamasha anajiona yeye ni nani? Look at her. You need to blow people's minds away. So let your skills speak for you.
And I got some nice chocolate skin. I don't know if you're being literal about it.
Yes. Kwani umesikia historia? Sasa nitakwambia off air.
Where? All right. So let's move on to the last story. What's the beauty you find every day when you go to work and tell the stories that you tell?
Wow, people actually listening and people actually having positive comments, people being inspired. You know, I've done interviews like the one that I did with Jalango, and he was giving inspiration.
Hey, by the way, so was that at the governor's birthday party or what? Where was that?
No.
He was wearing like a blue suit, no?
No. That was before. That was the weekend before. At it was at an event that we went to pay tribute to the late Papa Shirandula.
Yeah.
So he was oozing motivation. I'm like, oh my
And the guy really
goodness.
oozes motivation.
Yes.
He actually, like, that's one thing I've realized about Jalango. What was that? Yesterday he was doing that interview of that Harun. You remember Harun, the guy with the who he fundraised money for? He went to India, then he yani pesa ikaisha huko India, and he sent more money, and the guy was really, yani he was, you could see from his heart, he was wailing because he's like, man, I've touched somebody's life. And that's what he was saying is, people don't understand, or people want to downplay the fact that you actually helped somebody for what? A check, for views, you know. And he's been trending for like the better part of last week and the week before. So I mean, what I would say, I think that people underrating you is a big thing in media. But just to go to the question that I asked, let me look at what I asked. What's the beauty you find every day when you go to work? I think mine would be the fact that sometimes when I go outside, then I'm doing vox pops and somebody says, "Hi Tasha Agunda."
I know you. Can I get a selfie?
No, they've never asked for a selfie. Did you pick up KALONDU? At least mimi watu wawili watatu. But somebody will be like, "Hey, kuna mwingine alisemaga, salimia Tasha Agunda." And I was like, "What?" Yeah. And there's another one who was, she just came, she finished high school from Kenya High. She was like, "Hi, I watch you on TV. Yeah. And I really like what you do." Yeah.
For me, I get a lot of DMs. You know, people appreciating me, the work that I do. Right. Even celebrities actually telling me, you know what, I watched
that day when we were at Bahati's album launch, and then yani that thing just made me feel like I need to be here one day. But Bahati was like, "Hi KALONDU, yani, you know, you got the exclusive. Do you know that you got the exclusive?"
Yeah, okay.
You were like, she was like, "Hi KALONDU, I've missed you." I was like, when is Bahati going to ever know my name?
When is Bahati going to miss you when? God. Anyway. Moving on swiftly. Is yeah, like also outside people are like, you know what, can I get a selfie? Squeeze kitambo, it wasn't like this. Squeezy, nita get selfie, and then you're in a matatu, mtu anakuangalia hivi anapandanga matatu. And it's not like I am that famous. Right. And if I become famous, surely.
No, KALONDU nakufuata tu, wewe ngoja tu. Nakufuata hivi,
we are going to run this industry. Yes, darling. Yes. So hii channel yako inashanga sangapi by the way?
Guys, we are coming to the end of this interview, man. This is a Tamasha TV KE. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so that you can keep me motivated to motivate you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. That is on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Keep the channel growing, guys, and I'll appreciate. Yani nita appreciate. Pia mkiwacha tuma comments hapo chini, man. Nita appreciate sana. Unitukana msinitukane shida yenu. Okay? No. I'm just kidding. But don't tukana me. Guys, we've come to the end of this show. See you later.